even if you didn't like me and you saw me train, you could never say that I don't train hard. No one can ever say that when I'm in camp or even when I'm on an easy day that I'm being lazy. I don't go to the gym to just socialize. I train because I'm not doing this just so I can have a video to post or to have a picture to post on Facebook. Fighting is a difficult sport. You sacrifice your time, your energy, your body, everything. So I train and give absolutely everything I have.
All right, good morning. Golly,
Morning.
Jasmine Crawford is
Morning.
BACK back. And guys, this is Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Lions Den Boxing Community Combat Sports Show live. With Coach Shelton Harrison. I got Jasmine Crawford here. Jasmine, how you doing this morning, young lady?
I'm doing well.
All
Doing
right.
well. Getting my early start today.
And guys, look at this. Jasmine got this $1 million smile. Boy, Jasmine gonna be a millionaire before she's 30. I'm telling y'all, this girl gonna
I
be.
hope so.
Yeah, I done spoke that into existence, man. You know, she go in there, knock somebody out, smile, and then just give that real after speech. Man, this girl gonna be a millionaire, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So, Jasmine, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about the GOAT of Women Texas Championships in boxing.
Yes. So what this is, it's an organization that is conceived to help athletes in primarily boxing right now. But I'm in it because my base in MMA is boxing. So we've noticed that a lot of the things that are accountable for men in the boxing scene, the amateur boxing scene specifically, is not comparable to what's given to the female athletes. So this is an attempt to try to supplement for that. The money that we raise for the championship, Texas Women's Championship, that'll be at the Veterans Rec Center on May 27th and 26th and 27th, is to go towards those outstanding boxers and athletes that want to go to the next level, whether that's national, whether that's world. We want to try to help as much as possible. We can't give you $1 million. We can't give you $100,000. What we can do is try to give you a platform to showcase your skill and also give you a little change on the way.
Okay, so so basically, it is a platform, like you said. So these
Yeah.
men and women, they can showcase what kind of skills they got.
Well,
Okay,
it's not men, it's women. It's an all-women show.
okay. Well, I promote 95% of the women on this show, so
Uh-huh.
so this is perfect. This is perfect. Because
Yes.
so why is it so hard in boxing? Because I noticed that a lot of female boxers they transition over to MMA.
I think there are the same difficulties. I have the privilege of knowing both sides. Um, there are difficulties that you have, but in all honesty, I can't tell you. I don't know. I think it's a quote unquote man's world, and it's a man's sport. More people think, and a lot of coaches don't like to deal with female sports, but I kind of understand why people go to MMA is because you have your own platform. MMA is kind of like NASCAR, where you earn a lot of your money and a lot of your exposure from either what you do, what you hustle, and the things that your sponsors give to you. You don't necessarily are primarily, you're not primarily limited to a tournament or a fight or something like that. Like in my case, I don't have the easiest time getting a fight. So my exposure is Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, things like that. But I think it's more of just that man mentality that people have more so in boxing.
Okay, so yeah, and I kind of gauge that too, because even when I used to box, it was kind of the same thing at my gym. It's sort of like the coaches. I was thankful to my trainer, and we called him Sensei. I was thankful to him because he did spend a lot of time with me. But
Mm.
I felt like there were other women in the gym who were actually skillful that could actually go to the next level.
Right. And I've heard that a lot of boxers don't. I'm sorry, a lot of coaches don't like to try with female boxers because they run the risk of getting pregnant. They run the risk of not doing it because they don't think we're as focused as some of the men. And if they're in the gym, they may provide a distraction to them. So, I mean, it's a lot of different things that could or could not be the truth, but I think that's just a matter of this is what it is, and let's just do what we do and build our own platform.
Yeah, and the majority of the women, they go in there, they really are serious about training. Most of them, you got your couple of knuckleheads, that's the outlier. But the majority of the women that I've met in gyms and I've trained with, they were all business. It's just for some reason,
Yeah.
like you said, these coaches, they don't want to do it. I asked my sensei, I said, Sensei, so and so over here, she can, girl can bang. Why you don't do a lot? And he basically told me, he said, look, I could get her, to go to the next level. He said, but the opportunities are very limited. And then he said,
Because
what else
it's
would she
hard
have to do?
finding it's hard finding fights. Like I know a couple of the girls that I train with from time to time, Paisley and Amber. They are in the lower division in weight. They're 125 or 115 or 120, something in that area. They're they have difficulty finding fights as well, and they're good boxers. But sometimes it's just not enough people in the bracket, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes your person may not want to fight you because they know that you're better than them, and they don't know when the next time they'll have a chance to fight again. So the opportunities just aren't out there. I think if there were more opportunities, there'd be more competition.
Well, here comes Bambi Manzo. Here
Yeah.
comes the name Bambi Manzo. Now, Jasmine, you got to tell me why is Bambi instrumental in making some of this stuff come to a reality?
Well, Bambi, she at one point was on the panel just like me. I was doing social media, and she was doing a lot of the extra stuff like the food and the concessions and things like that. But she really was more than just that. Bambi's been to that level. She's been to nationals and beyond, and she's been there and done that. The only thing she has not done is the Olympics. Um, so she knows where we're at right now. And Michael Campbell was the person who made this group. He's gone on to work to work in Colorado for the boxing Olympics. I think that's where he is. I want to say, or USA Boxing in Colorado. So he can't have the conflict of interest in that. So now that baton has been passed on to Bambi, which I think is great because she comes at it from not only a female standpoint, but from a boxing standpoint, an athlete standpoint. And Bambi's been doing a great job. She's been able to not only provide that experience, but she's able to provide that ear to listen sometimes. She's kind of our counselor in a way.
Yeah, Bambi, she looked good for somebody. Not saying like looking at her, but she looks good for somebody that just had a baby, and she
Hmm.
looks young enough to actually fit into the generation
Right.
that she can understand what you guys are going through because it is a generational shift when you're trying to talk to people who like 30, 20, and 30 years older than you, and they don't understand what you're talking about. But you got her, she's like
Yeah.
right there. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. So how did Bambi get this? Where did she get the idea? The Gulf Women of Strength.
Well, like I said, it wasn't her idea. It was Michael Campbell's idea, and he brought
I
all
missed
of
that
us
part.
in.
Okay. You did say that. Sorry,
Okay.
y'all. Dang it, she
It's
said
all
that.
okay.
Guys, I'm getting the
It's
cold out my
early. It's
eyes.
cool.
I got to get. I don't think I got it quite out my eyes yet. Hey, you got something right there. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
whatever.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You washed it out. But okay, so this is gonna be an amazing opportunity for people to showcase. Now, let me ask you this: are they still accepting registration
We're still
application?
accepting registration up until the stopping point. We try to get as many fights as possible. We've had people come from the Northeast, from Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, that have driven to the show. Last year we had it in San Antonio. The previous year we had it here in Houston at the Knockout Factory. This year we're being humble at the Veteran Rec Center. So we'll be right here in Houston again, and we're so grateful for that we don't have to travel. But we try to match everybody up as quickly as possible. And just like any other fights, sometimes those fights pull out for a number of reasons. But we're trying to do it as quickly as possible. Registration is still open, and we encourage everyone to do it as soon as possible.
Okay, now I got a buddy of mine in the Lions Den boxing community named Black
Hmm.
Fight Fan TV, and he's based out of Houston, Texas. He's based there, and you know what? He knows Terrence Crawford's trainer Bo Mack.
Oh
You know
wow.
him and Errol Spence. They know each other. He's actually been and hung out with Errol Spence, and actually they did an interview with him, a live one. So he's based in Houston. So I'm definitely today. You know I'm gonna have this video done today, and I'm gonna actually get this in his hands so he can go ahead and do it because I know he's definitely gonna be on this, especially y'all Houston. Oh man, he gonna be all on it. He,
Yeah.
he gonna say, "Coach, it's Trill for the Trill boxing fans." Yeah, but you know, I will get this in his hands because he's definitely gonna try to push this.
Awesome. We need all the exposure as possible. I'm not competing, of course, because I've just made my pro debut, so I can't compete in amateur right now. Well, going forward, but I can tell you that the women that we have, the young ladies that we have, the athletes that we have, are very special. They're going to make something of themselves, and if they don't continue in boxing, they don't continue in MMA, this is going to be good for them just personally. The accomplishment of being able to do what's considered a man's sport is something that you can't supplement.
Nah, you can't supplement Jasmine getting her one-liners together. This is good. This is starting to get good. You know, time I interview with you, I learned something new. So, with this being said, is it going to be a way that this can be televised? So maybe,
Working on it,
yeah.
working on trying to get it at least live in some way, but professionally, I don't know. I'm working on it, doing my best at this point. We got a couple weeks until then. We got about 21 days. So give us 3 weeks and we'll see what we can do.
Shoot, even if somebody got like a camera, and hold on, I'm gonna show you one, cause this camera right here is high tech. I'm gonna show it to you, guys. I'm showing her camera live. Man, all somebody got to do with a camera like this and just get some angles. It's very high tech, like it's high definition.
Mhm.
Man, they can plug in a USB cable, stream that thing on Facebook, man. Everybody will get something out of it, boy. I'm telling you, they'll love it. I'm serious.
We want people to show up. That's how we make the money too. We want you to come and enjoy live female boxing.
Now, y'all, and Jasmine said the key word, money. Folks, look, it takes money to get stuff done. That's just how it is. That's real, you know.
That's just what it is. You gotta have money to make money.
Okay, now the information for this whole tournament is gonna be up, and y'all know I'm gonna light the screen up with all kind of stuff of, you know, I'm gonna even have the registration forms. Okay, I'm gonna have a link to the registration forms.
Excellent.
I'm gonna have the flyer, you know, how to get in contact, how to do all of that's gonna be on the screen. Now, you guys say y'all real boxing fans, okay? Well, this is your opportunity right now to support the sport of boxing, okay? Don't
That's
come on
right.
here. I want an unbiased channel to go watch boxing. Oh, shut up. Look, here it is right here, okay? Here it is. This is where you start paying. If you can't be there, hey, go on and pay for somebody entry fee. See, do something. It's stuff you can do. Man, I got a whole list of things y'all can do.
Oh yeah, the ticket prices are only $10 to $15.
Yeah.
So it's not like, and then you don't have to pay like, an extra amount of money for the concession. We made everything as affordable as possible, but we still want to make a profit so we can give to the athletes.
Guys, they doing it for the athletes. That's what we're
We
about.
don't. Bambi, myself, Diana Crohn's, Valerie, Amanda, none of us get paid to do this. We do it because we love it, and we do it because we know the struggle. So we don't. What we get out of it is we're giving a lot of time, but every dime that you give to us will be going to the athletes.
But see, you know, I can actually see, you know, this going somewhere. Like actually, like almost like a promotion, you know, because it's gonna take somebody to actually, you know, start doing something against the grain. And you know,
Hmm.
having women on cars and having women headlining cars is against the grain. Like you got Cecilia Brackett, you know, she's about to, you know, be on a headliner, you know, on HBO. But you know, you got to think, you know, just look how long that took. You know, it took a long time for
Yeah,
something like that to happen. But so I think, you know, you got young, energetic people like you and Bambi, and you got the people around y'all. Y'all got the energy and the drive to actually make it a reality. You know, so it can go from just, you know, being like a venue in Texas to being something. Ooh, wait a minute, a female fight promoter. Gosh.
I mean there could be. We do have Invicta, and I've heard mumblings about them doing boxing just for Invicta. Have you heard of Invicta?
Invicta. Have I?
Yeah,
I done interviewed so many Invicta fighters, man. They all them Invicta fighters. They follow me on Facebook.
yeah. A lot of, this could be that too, but we want to take it step by step. And Invicta has done such a great job with providing a platform for women. And you watch those shows, and there are a lot of talented people on there. My favorite is 35 and Below.
Hmm.
They I love watching. I mean, I'm not ever gonna be an anim weight or a straw weight. That's just not my body type. But I love watching them because they're so fast and they can't rely on strength. So it's nothing but technique.
You can go ahead and try to be an atom weight. You know, your head gonna pop off your neck and roll down the hill.
Basically,
Your mama gonna be
I'm
like,
gonna be nothing. I'm gonna look like a lollipop.
your mama gonna be like, what happened to you, baby? What happened to you?
She didn't like me at 135. She always thinks I'm too skinny.
Yeah, you know, hey, you tell your mom that you probably added about 30 years of your life, you know. That's what you did. Trust me, I'm into the eating right and eating healthy and, you know, getting the exercise in and nah, yeah, you just added time onto your life. But yeah, so this is going to be an amazing, amazing show. It's going to be an amazing show. Um, so you can't be a part of it, guys, but she's promoting the show.
Hmm.
Wait a minute, is Jasmine Crawford getting her hands in promotions? What? Look at
Absolutely
this.
not. Absolutely not.
You doing it right now? What you mean?
This is exposure because that's my job for the for the group is social media and getting the name out. Promotion is a whole different thing. It's a lot more to it than just getting interviews and exposure. I've seen what it takes to be a promoter on a lower level, and it's a lot of work. And it's not to say that I couldn't do it. I just don't want to.
I'm talking about after you get done fighting with the fight game. I actually, you know what? They need people like you. I'm trying to tell you, you better at a lot of things. But I think after your fight days are done, I think you can actually push it and actually make it successful. I'm just saying this is what I see. So, you know, you can disagree
We'll
if you want
see.
to. You can disagree, but I'm gonna keep my positive energy with the karma.
Good.
Okay. Well, the information fight fans. You're a boxing fan, because you know I got to tell you, okay. I gotta put this in these guys' memory, okay.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a lot of athletic women. They're gonna be there. They're gonna be throwing down. They're gonna be banging. Okay, that's what we like. We like bangers.
Mhm.
It's always entertaining on this level, y'all. Guys, time, attention, and most importantly, money
Right.
need to go to this event. So
Absolutely.
now tell me the other guy. I want to ask you about Alex, the other guy that's doing. Now what's his role in all of this?
He's doing the matchmaking. So if you have any questions about matching one of your athletes, you need to contact him directly or Bambi Manzo. Bambi is the second in command in terms of matching people, but the first person you want to match up contact is Alex.
Okay. And guys, I've watched some of the prior Gulf of Stream Championships. I know from last year, it's a very kid-friendly environment. So, it's not a lot
Very.
of crazy stuff, no alcohol, none of that stuff. It's a kid-friendly environment. So, if you come, yeah, you better come and you better get yourself right. Or, Jasmine, she part promoter, part bodyguard. Jasmine might just knock you the hell out if you come in
I
there.
don't know about all that.
I'm just playing. She ain't gonna knock you out. She might just beat on you. She ain't gonna do that either. Hey, but you know what? Now I know a lot of fight fans want to know what's next for you before we cap this off.
I'm trying to find a fighter. There, like always, like we just discussed, it's difficult to find a fight. Hopefully, I can get on the July 27th card for AKA, the same promotion that I just fought for.
Mm.
That's a long time away, but I was hoping to get matched up for either June 1st or June 8th, and unfortunately, that did not happen. So we're just trucking along, and I'm going to keep training.
Jasmine, after your fight against Candace, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I think you're gonna have some people kind of looking in the other direction because I'm trying to tell you, that's
Well, I
how it
mean,
worked. That's how it worked.
the thing about that, I was proud of not only what I did in that fight, but my composure. And I didn't get to showcase a lot of my stand up, which is what I'm known for. And that was her game plan. I was pretty sure of it, but I was proud of my wrestling. I don't think people realize that I don't just box; it's MMA. So I was able to showcase another side of myself. So my clinch game and my wrestling was on point that fight, and I got to show that.
Sure was on point, girl. You was throwing knees, hitting them punches, exit elbows. I mean, girl, you was doing it big. I mean, it looked good. And it is gonna be a thing though for fighters. They're gonna see that and they're gonna be like, well, my 3-0 fighter. We're trying to get another victory. This Jasmine girl, God, it's a high risk, low reward. Okay, let's just skip this fighter. Let's go to this girl that's 0-45. Yeah, let's fight her real quick. We can pad our resume. That's how it works in the fight game.
Yeah, I've never had that opportunity to be to skip fights, to say I can't do that, I can't do this. Oh, haven't been able to pick and choose fights before because the opportunity to swim for me because my weight is 135 and the lower weight classes are a lot heavier in terms of more bodies. Um, and then the opportunities just aren't there. Either a lot of promoters don't think that I'll sell tickets, so at the end of the day, it's a money game. So if the promoters don't think I'll sell tickets so they can get their return, they're not going to invest in me. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to have a home fight in a very long time. So I can't. Lately, I've been, well, my last 4 fights, 3 or 4 fights, I've been the B side. So that's just what it is, and I'll be the B side until I'm able to be the A side.
It's okay, but they better get a hold of this. Oh, they better get a hold of this because
My friend Matt took that picture.
this is coming.
The black and white one.
Yeah,
The black and white
I
picture. My
like
friend
that.
Matt took that picture. I was blown away when he sent it to me. He's doing it. He's a photojournalist, and he does a lot of photography with athletes and at the University of Houston, and of course his extra stuff that he does for photography. But this is a piece that he's doing on gentrification and what my thoughts are with the neighborhood that we both grew up in. And it's a neighborhood called Acres and in Houston they're doing a lot of gentrification. And let's just say my opinion on that is there's a difference between change and a difference between helping and improving. And I think gentrification is changing for the worse.
Oh yeah, I'm on board with that. Matter of fact, we
Go look him up. Matt, his name is Matt Barnes. He's very, 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 very talented. And actually, the person who took the raw Wakanda picture, the one I was still in the cage, that's another photographer. His name is Michael True Jackson. He's actually going to be fighting CM Punk coming out soon.
mm.
That's a spectacle in itself. So
Oh, so he's
both
fighting
of
CM Punk.
Michael True Jackson, yes.
Oh
And
man,
Mike has kind of been with me my whole career in terms of taking pictures and I've worked with him in boxing too. So I've got a lot of people that are rooting for me.
man, you gonna knock CM Punk back to the WWE, man. You gonna whip CM Punk butt, man.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think he is too, and I
yeah.
think it's gonna be easy for him.
Well, y'all ladies, she coming. Okay,
Yeah.
you gonna look at this photograph, and you can avoid the fight the first 3 times. If you trying to be anything in the bantamweight division, you got to see this woman. Just telling
Well,
y'all
I
now.
mean, there's a lot of good fighters in the bantamweight division. It's just sometimes there might be just that person just isn't available at that time, or they can't come to this show because they just can't travel. I mean, it's a lot of different variations of
Sure.
what could happen. But I will be. This is not official, um, and because I haven't signed a contract yet, September 1st. That's a huge possibility. So once I get more information, I'll let you know and then make that official on your show.
Girl, make it official on this show because I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited just thinking about it. Well, Jasmine, as always, look, guys, this girl lights up the room with this lovely smile. She's doing it. How can you not do anything and be involved with what she's doing? Look at her, y'all.
Yeah, I
Jasmine.
will. I hope so. I hope one day I can actually able to meet you in person.
Oh, you will. You will. Trust me because we got a Lions Den boxing community gathering one time. We're gonna do it in Houston, and we don't know when. When Keith Thurman decided to fight Errol Spence. Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah.
that fight. Oh, I'm such a fan of both. I'm more so a fan of Terrence Crawford, not just because of our names, but
Uh,
I just love his confidence. I love how when he fought what's his name?
Ndongo.
No, Gamboa.
Oh, okay, Yuriokas,
When
yeah.
he fights, yeah, Yorioka's Gamboa, that fight is so spectacular. When he, I mean, he, of course, everybody knows he switches, but just his confidence in it, like, bro, my left hand is just as strong as my right hand. So I kind of carried that in my last fight too. Just there's a lot of things that I see as a fighter that carry on beyond fighting, and that you'll see in the next fight that's coming up May 26th and 27th. Confidence gets you everywhere,
Mm.
and a lot of those women and young ladies, they have confidence, and even if they're going against somebody that they probably are not as good as, that confidence wins that fight. I remember we had a fight one time where a girl, I was watching both of them warm up, and one girl looked to be sharper than the other, and it doesn't mean anything. Your confidence and your character, it comes out in those shows, and you see the character in women. You see a lot of women that just will not back down. I don't know of any fight where I've seen a woman crumble when she's becoming beaten. I think it was in UFC. What's his name? The man that beat the first time he beat GFC. Matt. Wasn't Matt
Matt Sarah?
Sarah?
Oh,
Not
it
Matt
wasn't Matt
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. Shoot. Boy, you got me. Um,
Um.
God, the coach don't know y'all.
Uh. Hold on. It's gonna drive me crazy. Um.
Um,
What's his name? Gosh.
tick tock. No.
It starts. He just got injured. He was in a bad car wreck.
Oh, you talking about dang,
I
what's
think it
that
was
dude?
Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes.
Okay.
That said it. He said, if I'm quoting the right person, everybody wants to be the hammer, but nobody wants to be the nail. And that's true. But it's not often that you see that in with women fighters. They're gonna fight back. And when you have a whole slew of women, a whole card just full of women like the Invicta fights,
Hmm.
it's entertaining. It's entertaining, it's skillful, and you get your money's worth.
Sure do. I actually want to go out there one day too. Check out an Invicta card at Scottish Rite Temple. I'm thinking about it. But hey, but definitely, yeah, I'll meet up with you one day. Shoot, might do a all access Jasmine Crawford all access training camp. Would that be tight?
It's gonna be boring.
Oh boy, there you
I'm
go.
literally I'm home, the gym, Kroger, Walmart, home, gym. Kroger, Walmart, home, gym.
I piece together
Or
all.
HEB if I want to switch it up.
I piece together an all access. Boy, it'll look like you just, it'll be like you the entertainer. I piece it together.
I'm literally like I'm like the most boring person in the world. I was at the gym last night at 3 o'clock in the morning just because I know I need to do cardio.
That's what true
But I,
champions do.
but I do. I go to the gym at random times at night.
Okay. Well, you got a little bit of insomnia. Okay, that's the cure for it. I got you. That's
No,
cool.
no, it's not really insomnia. Like especially in my camp,
Yeah.
that's how my cardio is so good. I make sure I do 2 a days on weekends because I have a full time job, so I can't do 2 a days because I work 9 to 10 hour shifts. So I do what I have to do throughout the week, and on my off days, that's when I get my 2 a days in. So I do my cardio every day, but I do a second set of cardio on the weekend.
That's what's up. That's why you're so good though. I mean, you getting up, at them odd times. I mean, everybody else is that could be potentially an opponent. They sleeping at them times. So there you go. You got a little money Mayweather getting in you. Look at this.
A little bit like that. That kind of was one of the aspects how I watched when he said I just go to 24 Hour Fitness or and just do my cardio because I know I need to. And I thought, man, that's what I need to. This is like probably when I hadn't even had a fight, but that stuck with me.
Wow, y'all, we got the future right here, man. She's promoting the Growth of Strength Women Texas
Go
Championship.
women of strength.
I keep saying it. Growth Women of Strength. Sorry,
There you go. There you go.
it's gonna be correct on the screen. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry, cause hey, OCD here. It's got to be right. If it ain't right, then it ain't. If it ain't right, it ain't right. So it's got to be right. But yeah, guys. So definitely, support. What's going on. You're a boxing fan. Let's get at it. Jasmine, thank you for joining me this Saturday morning.
Always, always. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. All right. Anything else? We good?
I think that's it. I think we covered all the bases. I hope to see you very soon, and I hope to see a large amount of people that want to support us.
Okay. You heard her, guys. You heard it. What are you waiting on?